It's not this environment just some 13:55. Eating every evening, 2 on Sunday. More than one set. One more thing.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line.
Microphone.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And now off to the races down the right side. Racing to the end zone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Next score, Seahawks 7, 49ers 0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At their own 29-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Malone. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Open man there is Malone. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
48-yard line.
Set, ready, set.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set, cut.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 45, set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to run for one.
Come on, man. I got no action. That's bullshit. I had no animation at all. It's running right there. This made me just keep fucking running. That's trash. That's trash. That's an easy knockdown right there. I won't even have to call it a kick. That's an easy knockdown. There's no animation.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Everybody backed up. Why not? Everybody backed up.
Second of the game. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bunker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
So afraid they backed up.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Ready,
A
ready.
long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. Marched down the field.
Come on, man.
It was through the passing game.
He's not serious. He's throwing right at him. Not serious.
Watching what's happening right now, but let's
That
give credit
last
where
on
it's
that.
due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball
I
through the
see
air.
that.
Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about it.
You-
And this ball's tipped and
Oh, you over?
intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the
They
surprise
backed
in
up.
your voice
Hard
because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to
Scared.
their win. And it'll be a key
Watch
to this
him over
game
there.
as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
My bad. Oh, stop running.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Couple sticks.
Second and 11. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
How, Slade? How?
The 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
ball was so short.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set.
They're going to look to throw.
He want to play with my user.
Here's another intercepted. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Walker is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Walker once more. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Extra point by Bucker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Get out the way.
It will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Yo, what are you? How are you running? That makes no sense, man. They just let you run with the ball. They're not even trying to tackle. They just escort.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability.
And he's going to go down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the Seahawks' 30-yard line.
Okay.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
45. White. Back.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Needle blue. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, where's my fucking shit the fuck out of here?
Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with touchdown number 7.
No safety up at all.
And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one's going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Yo, why is he overthrowing the ball like that? That's not making no sense. Why do you keep overthrowing the ball?
Preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily
That's like
pause.
the 4th time he threw the ball like that.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Yo, why? You know that he's going over there.
Inside the 35.
That's no fucking sense.
The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. This one through, and that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now a hit and a loose ball. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Stop hiding from me. Stop hiding from me, kids.
It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes, no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
I know, everybody gonna run back. Everybody running back.
Almost gets to the 10.
Yes, they did.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's good.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Walker now on 1st and 10. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 163 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now.
49ers 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Ready.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with a quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's able to
Come on, Night Train.
So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They're running to each other.
End zone for the Seahawks touchdown. from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pushing his way through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
50.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he jumped this one, bitch ass. Yeah, you know I'm coming. Fuck that motherfucker. Dude, you saved yourself. Here. Boy.
Come on, set.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some space here.
Okay.
And he takes this one down.
You running great. You know, good.
That one 28 yards
I
on the
don't know
ground.
but you.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
The fuck was that? What was that? Man, don't ever do no shit like that again. What? Oh my goodness. I've been bamboozled.
Playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, microcosm.
Pick him up here. Put him on his back.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good stuff.
Put him on his back.
Need a better execution.
And they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Set, hut, hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Come on. I'll be out with this.
Fury, yellow. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll drop the throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Oh, come on, pick your speed up.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Better than a 30.
Pick your speed up. What are we doing here?
30 seconds left in the quarter.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in
I'll
second blowout material.
Fuck them 22s.
Back to throw here.
I got an AP-10 and a throwaway cut, you bitch-ass nigga. You's a bitch. You's a full-fledged bitch for dropping that motherfucker. Diving, too.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly
Fucking
another.
bitch.
But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
I see you. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Got that.
But he still makes the adjustment. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to throw.
Look how you throwing the ball. Look how you throwing the ball. He's just standing there. That's how you throwing it. He's throwing fucked up pass.
Other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Thomas brings it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. 79, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Toward the pylon. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 8 yards out.
And the Seahawks stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, He recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
How did I not hit you?
6-yard line just across the 25.
How did I not hit you?
26-yard line.
Wow.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Ready.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the
Look
top
at this.
half of the NFL.
They're really like,
this season, but in this
he is not going to react. That's what it is. Just don't react.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And his throw is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
The Niners on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
10 black. Striker, 3.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his
Oh,
pass is
it, baby.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Look at my quarterback.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
They're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run.
Walk right in. Let me do that over.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
49ers.
I did, man. Who the fuck?
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. White. Black 40. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm gonna hold on to shit like that.
First down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
45-yard line.
Set. Hut. Slide through. 50. Green. Set.
Now back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, get out of here.
Inside the 15. And somewhat of a measure of
Give it to him, ref. Give it to him.
But they still trail.
Help him out.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
1-on-1.
2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Why he get hit? He throws a perfect pass.
Unfortunately, no.
But look, that go over the pick.
Right, that would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
How could I be that short? I'm 6'4".
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
I'm 6'4". How could I be that short?
Seahawks 54. 49ers 27. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3rd and 3.
And this is 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
Just a little thumb action.
And they're going to score again. Yet
Right.
another touchdown as they
Do
just
I?
get into
Do
their
I?
territory.
Do I?
Sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate.
Just breaking
after
up,
that.
Nick.
And he not only picks up the first,
Got this thing
takes
got.
it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by
I don't know.
Walker
That's
is
his
on
day.
target.
Seems kind of hot.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
Oh, you looking at me to hit you.
You
look at me to hit you. I want to go hit
As
you.
you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is
Yo, what's up with this animation? They not.
He takes it down deep into enemy territory. The 49ers
This animation
are going
is
to use
crazy.
the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Yellow.
He'll drop to throw. Now, and he's across for the touchdown. Too late.
Gosh, that kid is running.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
34.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Get out of here,
It's going to
man.
be intercepted a third time.
Get out of here.
Saw the pressure coming at him.
Every time I get hit, I throw it short.
Hit him as he threw
He right there to pick
and
it.
the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, get out of here.
Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead, late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open Receiver complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks,
a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-5.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for San Francisco,
it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7-10.
And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Follow Jesus. You're always on the right track. Yeah, you should listen to your brother here. God gives each of us chance after chance. It's hard, you know.
It's just a thought, only a thought. It's not a biggest and that's all. It's fine. But I just see into potatoes and like 10 20 minutes. No need peas for it.
Please, you can't stop the room. It's so many.
You always do.